Welcome to the True Kingz podcast. I'm Divine.
I'm Zai, and this week's episode we're gonna be talking about is the modern relationship dead? Like, is it over for?
Is it finito? Is it over?
Is it over for like the average person at the end of the day? Today, some
For the
crazy times.
so you're saying for the average man or for all men?
For the average, yeah. I say maybe for like everybody.
For everybody.
For everybody.
Okay.
I mean the yeah, all right, yeah, for sure, for everyone,
For everybody. All right.
because I'm thinking to myself, like, even like, so the high value man, right?
Yeah.
A man that has his shit together, a man that does pretty well for himself.
Yeah.
The reason why I say like it might be a struggle for him is because social media. So like there's just way too much temptation out right now where it's like it's gonna be hard to really commit yourself to just one person.
Yeah.
And really like give them everything that you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you say even high value men is finding it hard. You feel like monogamy is just dead
Yeah, I mean,
for even the high value man at this point? Like, do you feel like the nerd man them who are considered high value because of their income, you think monogamy is dead for them?
no, but I'm not considering them as like high
But
value.
you got, okay, so who's a high value?
High
You
value-
gotta be
A high value
distinct.
man in my mind is a man that's able to get multiple women.
He's been able to get multiple, so he's confident in himself. He knows his
He's
value.
He's able to like pull a lot of chicks essentially, and he has like money, things together.
So do you really believe that he cared about monogamy before, or was that a front?
No, but
Because-
a lot of high value men do care about monogamy,
Yeah,
and like I see a lot of times like I see a lot of like guys on Instagram or the actors,
yeah,
ball players, whatever. A lot of them are married, but the problem is that, like, I don't know if you've seen like the video Boosie was talking about. Like Boosie
when
said,
he
like,
was talking about how Instagram ruined.
yeah, like Instagram ruined relationships like
Yeah.
100% because now you comparing your girl to you're comparing your girl to like everyone.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? Like before you used to compare the girl down the block or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
or the girl at church. You get what I'm saying? But, like now it's like you gotta compare your girl to like another girl on Instagram like every day.
yeah,
Yeah, like a new girl come out every day. Like think about Drake. Like imagine if Drake was married, right?
so it's more distraction now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like,
Like as soon as Ice Spice came out, Drake was on that immediate.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
But the
It's
thing,
like
but
a
the
new
thing is,
a new
but-
girl
but
every
the thing
day.
is, Drake is not married, so he doesn't. It seems like he
Yeah, but
doesn't even
that's
intend to
my
get
point,
married.
He can't. These guys don't want to get married because of it. Because of like there's too much temptation.
It's too much
You
temptation.
sacrificing too much.
Yeah.
So like the ones that are in relationships are finding it hard to be faithful. Like Derrick Jackson.
Yeah.
It came out that he cheated on his wife. Like
Yeah.
even though like obviously that was gonna happen, but
Yeah.
but they try to push that he that he was faithful. So
Yeah. It's sticky. It's sticky for real because like you said, social media changed the whole game, and then what social media also brings not only the distraction of women,
yeah.
it also educates you. So like before, like you probably heard about your boy in town or the guy at job that went through a divorce and he got wrecked.
Yeah.
Now you can actually go on YouTube and see so many men getting wrecked.
Facts.
So like I just saw something I was watching earlier where a lot of girls are complaining now because more guys are actually saying we can get married, but you have to sign a prenup. And the girls are complaining now, oh, if he asks me to sign a prenup, I ain't gonna be with him.
Yeah.
And it's just like
they can't stomach that.
Yeah.
That's hard.
But I don't understand. Like, all right, if a man is willing to marry you,
Yeah.
why can't you just sign the prenup? How is that a disrespect? If what you're basically saying that you want more, you basically want half of his money.
Yeah.
You're saying whatever prenuptial agreement that y'all guys come to, that's not enough.
Yeah.
You just want more. But if you're a smart girl, you can negotiate your way to get. Like, is the greed? Is the
but
greed?
the thing about prenups is that like women need to understand like if you choose the right man, he gonna take care of you regardless.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, if you have a good character, like, you feel me? Like, for instance, like, let's say that LeBron and his wife, like, let's say that she signed a prenup, right?
Yeah.
She's taken care of regardless.
Yeah,
She's the mother of his kids. She treated him good forever.
Correct.
Let's say they broke up because of infidelity or
Yeah.
what, or like maybe they weren't on the same page or whatever. Da da da. Like, he's a I would assume that he's a model guy and she's a model woman. Like, you're gonna get taken care of regardless.
Yeah.
So there's no like anxiety. I feel like the girls who worry about prenups are looking at it from a lick situation. Like, they trying to catch a lick.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like back in the day, it was hard to tell from a man's perspective that a woman was a quote unquote gold digger. Like, now there's more. It's like when you see more of it and you hear more stories, you kind of men are getting hit to it. Like
the gold digging.
Yeah, like men are getting hit because like a girl could trick you back in the day and she'll be all lovey dovey on you and give you whatever you want, and then you just buy her a ring and then you married her. Yeah. And she really only did that because she was setting you up. Yeah. You know what I mean? But now, guys are very cautious, and they're like, you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna give you that opportunity to wreck me because
I mean, social media, like I said, social media ruin relationships because it like for me, like I remember I was talking to you about the other day how I find it very hard to trust women nowadays. Like I just find it very hard, and I know social media has something to play because you see all these
see all these things,
you see these people's perspectives, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like, if that girl think like that, then maybe that girl think like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like more fair. Yeah. Even from a female perspective too, like you see a lot of guys like exposing themselves, like talking about how they got like 29 girls or something like that. Now, if you keep watching content like that, you're gonna think like, damn, all these niggas got 29 girls.
Yeah. There's the negatives and the positives of social media. Yeah. And I feel like just over consuming it in general is not good for anyone. Yeah. Because it blurs the lines, right? Like, it's the same thing. It's like it's the whole notion of like all the girls thinking everybody's an F-boy. Yeah. But not everybody's an F-boy. Facts. You know what I mean? So I think there's level, but overall, man, I wish social media was never created I mean, we talk about it all the time. I always bun them because it's like, listen, facts. Like, in the effort to connect people, you actually made people more distant. Facts. You know what I mean? Like, you really made people more distant because now people can't even stand each other. And it's really bad, man. It's really bad. Yeah. And then the average man, oh my God, like.
The average guy, bro. Bruh. If in case some of y'all don't realize, like, obviously you see this passport bro movement going on. Yep. Like, in case some of y'all don't realize, that's born out of necessity. Like, human beings are built to survive, and a big part of like the male drive is reproduction. So if you cannot find a mate here because all the girls is like, you get what I'm saying, moving a certain way, what the fuck you gonna do? You gonna have to leave. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy and what needs to really be touched upon? I hear people talking about the whole modern woman is the problem. Yeah. Right? And what we need to do is actually start to big up and push traditional ideology. Because I feel like this whole modern woman aspect, women are like so lost. Like, they don't have any form of cultural understanding, any form of values, facts, principles. It's like whatever is the dominant culture or on TV, they're following whatever's the trend. And they don't realize like they're falling into the whole, like,
they're falling into the trap.
They think it's got to a point where we talked about this the other day. Like, women are so cocky and so on that queen energy, right? That they disregard anything for the man. It's like all about me now. Yeah. So it's like that over, but you know what, self-absorption.
You know what I realized though? I gotta. So like, obviously, I finally understand like how they feel. I finally understand how they feel. Yeah. Cause like, there's a girl like that I know that like I don't talk to her no more, right? Yeah. But she's constantly hitting me up. like I'm talking about like I didn't say nothing to her.
Yeah.
I'm not responding to her. I'm talking about like 6-7 messages in.
What?
She's constantly hitting me up.
Damn, bro.
But then I'm thinking like, cause like she did some shit that I didn't like, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm thinking to myself like, bro, that's one girl that's doing that to me. Obviously, like occasionally, like it might happen like here and there in a man's life, but
Yeah.
these girls are having like that nonstop, like 10, 12, 13 different encounters like that at once. You get what I'm saying?
13
like
different what?
encounters, like
Encounters. Oh.
like as in like guys is in girls' DMs
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
talking to themselves.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know how that made me feel. I'm like, damn, this girl really like.
Fuck
I
with
must
you.
be that. I must be that nigga.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's one.
Yeah.
They got 14 different niggas in their DM doing that.
Bruh.
And then on dating apps.
Yeah.
And
Super
then in person.
competitive. Super
So like
competitive.
the average woman's ego in 2023
so inflated.
is inflated.
So inflated.
That's why there's so much friction and conflict right now.
You think that's why there's so much that city girl energy that you know, I do what I want to do. I got man fly me out. I can do this. Like
you become whenever things are given to you, you become entitled.
Yeah.
Like there's girls that like how many times I done talked to girls and they done told me like they done showed me their messages.
Mm-hmm.
Like we talked about this last time. Like they showed me their messages or they showed me something and a guy like his first thing was, oh, like here's 300 to get your nails done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tricking.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know, it's sad, man, because it's like in the effort to feel special, feel of importance, and get your bills taken care of, women are actually, it's like they're living for the now and they're not living for the future. So they're selling themselves short. So like, and this is why this whole hookup culture is so prevalent now, because it's like,
because you could probably
become
get more.
it's normalized now. It's like, okay, Drake or let's say a basketball player jumps in their DM. I think I just watched something where Anthony Edwards he posted up something, dedicated something to his girl, and this girl posted on Twitter like, oh well, but he was trying to fly me out. Some Nigerian girl was saying he was trying to fly me out, but the point,
obviously it's a fucking NBA player.
and it's like they don't realize, like they think like this whole notion of, okay, so one NBA player or one rapper or one person entertained me, and then so you think the next one is going to be better than that one. You think he's going to actually take you serious.
Yeah, but they
like,
entertaining them for the fuck. Like,
well, this is what I'm trying to say. They don't understand, but they've been they got to the point now where they're so like it's normalized to them that they only care about the bag. Like a lot of girls, there's still a lot of girls that's still naive and they still looking for that love and they want those type of guys and they're trying to like get the beauty of the beast. They try to tame that guy, but a lot of other girls, bro, they falling for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's why pimping is dead too. Because essentially, like,
bro, I would even go as far as to say that the women are the pimps now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they control their own destiny.
Yeah, like the whoop shit. Women got stables.
Like, you can get. I feel like as a woman, maybe in their like the reasoning that they probably like everyone's perpetually single right now is because that's another thing I noticed. Like back to the is the modern relationship dead? Yeah. I don't remember the last time. Like if you give me 10 girls Instagrams, 10 girls, attractive girls Instagrams. Yeah. Maybe one of them post they man. Ever. I'm talking about ever. Like I don't remember the last time I even seen a girl post her man. Like maybe on her story, maybe. Like maybe. I think a lot of them women don't like rejection, bro. They don't like embarrassment. First, so she's gonna post you if she respects you, and if you like show that she's number one. If not, she ain't posting you, bro. Yeah. But then, so then, what does that tell you then? So you told me that all these girls is fucking with niggas that ain't like, and they not their number one. Like you told me like there's 5 girls to 1 nigga. That's essentially what it would mean, bro. I mean, the thing is, it's so far fetched because you could talk to a girl and she can say, yo. He told me he loved me and I'm his number one. And in his world, she's not. Facts. He just giving her a game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man,
I would say like the girls who seriously want to like find a man and seriously settle down, like, and I know bash to these guys, but I wouldn't look at entertainers or anybody who's like at that high level who's looking to they put themselves, they overvalue themselves first. You're second in that
except for me when my podcast gets big.
Exactly. But you know, like when I mean entertainers, ballers, rappers, just is what it is. Because and the odds.
There was a TikTok recently about that where the girl was saying like she was saying that too, like don't fuck with these people because you're gonna get cheated on.
Yeah, like if you want infidelity, like that's mostly gonna happen. Because you gotta think about it, like there's only a certain amount of ballers and
like
and entertainers, right?
Guys in the NBA.
All right, so all these guys, the entertainers that you got to think like they're big. The entertainers in America are very big. Let's just say the basketball players of football, they're like national. Yeah. So they're only in America. The rappers surpass that. The rappers in Paris, they're big all over the world. So now you're trying to get this guy to commit to you, but you don't realize you're competing with every girl in the world. Yeah. Like every beautiful woman in the entire world that has a body. Because this is another thing too. I'm on Instagram.
Because of Instagram.
I'm like, bro, like I'm scrolling down my Instagram and I'm like, every girl is doing the same thing.
Same thing.
They're showing their assets. And it's I'm like, okay, this has been here on Instagram for a while, like years now, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. Yeah. But I feel like it's even bad now. I'm seeing things that I never seen before that girls are doing.
Yeah, it's a formula. Because they realize it's a formula.
Like I know women are bait trapping men. Yeah. And they know they're fishing, bro.
But it's weird though because it's like it's not conducive to a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
Because anything that you do consistently becomes a habit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like if you consistently post pictures, like provocative pictures, you're not just gonna stop once you get in a relationship. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna think that person's controlling you. Yeah. So then what's the point? Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like you're basically setting yourself up to be perpetually single.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, if you want to have fun and city girls and enjoy your life and all that type of stuff, then keep doing that. But if you're really actually trying to cuff somebody of value, you're not gonna get cuffed. Well, okay, why would I want to show my friends, yo, this is my girl, and then they go on your Instagram and all they see is like ass cheeks and they see like your pee print and all that stuff, and it's like, bro, and this is my wife, like.
Yeah. I mean, for a man, it's very.
You don't want to show like about your wife. You say, oh, this is my side chick. Yeah, you can take a look, whatever. But your wife is very like sacred. Yeah. So, again, women don't got guidance, bro. They don't. They just don't. They just literally out here just following what some next girl is like. Who they look up to is a girl that is more beautiful than them. That women are very like when I see girls follow, I'm like, okay, I'll check a girl's following. Kim Kardashian, Beyonce, anybody's on the highest level of beauty and probably swag and style. That's what girls look up to. So like, say if a girl, especially if a girl like she made it out the hood and she got somebody big, like she was able to pull one of the rappers or one of the ball players or some top guy. She's looking at that like her competition is a come up.
All these girls like
that's why it's even harder for the lowest man.
Jada Waiters, like Jada Waiter. Yeah. Like
any of the IG girls.
Dirk's girl. I'm talking about like these girls are they like Crucci, like they are like they're tied to rappers and like you get what I'm saying? Yeah. That like that's why these girls are trying to like go for ball players, bro. No rappers, like, because essentially like they status goes up. Yeah. Like, we know Jada Waiter because of Lil Baby. Yeah. Like we know Dirk's girl, I forgot her name, because of Dirk.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? So a man got to work his way up in life.
Yeah, a king can make a queen. A queen can never make a king. It's just how it is.
Isn't that crazy though?
Yeah, like I think about that, like if like Kim Kardashian, Kris Jenner's husband. Yeah. I don't know that nigga name. Yeah. I don't know what he does for a living. Yeah. I don't know if it's her husband, but the new nigga that she's talking to. Yeah. You know about him?
I don't know him.
See, that's what I mean. Yeah. You don't know him because it's like she's a queen, but she cannot make a king. Yeah. But kings make queens every day. Blueface make Christian Rock.
It's so crazy. It's so interesting to me. Like, you can get a woman that's very beautiful and then she's almost praised now. She's not even praised for her mindset. She might even say one foolish thing, but because she has connection to you,
yeah,
it's like it's overlooked.
Like yeah,
because her beauty, she's the most beautiful thing.
Yeah, that's why it's so.
Wow.
That's why it's like. That's why also why single culture is stupid, because if you could find yourself a man that is respected, not even just like an entertainer, like maybe he's like a really good engineer, or maybe he's like a really good thing. Like you're gonna go around his colleagues, you're gonna go around his like thing, and you tied to that man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's your.
But you know where we at now, bro, and the reason why the professional man is like falling behind even in the dating marketplace. Is the professional man, he doesn't have a lot of them don't have their Instagram together. A lot of them don't have their social media together, their YouTube channel. They don't have. No. We're in an age of attention. Facts. So what women are seeing as high value is the entertainers, the ballers. Facts. Because the entertainers, ballers got to promote themselves, because they're entrepreneurs. They live in that world, right? The other guys, they still may be entrepreneur, professional man, may run a business, may be a CEO, but he may be one of the guys that's in the backdrop. And he's like, you don't really know him. Or you might know of him a little bit, but he's like, yo, I'm not doing this social media thing. I don't have no time. Right? So
no homo, but the amount of times like we'll see like handsome men. You get what I'm saying? Or like men that got their shit together. And you go on their Instagram, it's like it's nothing. Like they don't talk about nothing, they don't promote nothing. They shit is private. Like you thinking to yourself like, that's not a conducive way to date in the modern times.
No. You gotta get attention. You gotta monetize and get attention.
You gotta showcase your skills. Like if you a baker or you a mechanic, post videos on Instagram showing you doing you doing. Yeah, for real. And that's for the guys who struggling. They're like, damn, I got I'm making 6 figures. I just can't meet a quality woman. Or just go get out of here. But
oh yeah, but, you on that? You think those guys should go over to the overseas and find a quality woman at this point?
I don't know, bro. It's
you feel like they should go to Thailand or Cambodia,
Brazil,
and all those places to find? Because I mean, a lot of them are doing it. They at this point, like, this is why I say it's so bad, because we talk about it because we live in Miami, and man, the quality,
the most hypergamous place on
the most hype. Yo, if y'all haven't been to Miami, bro, come here to experience. Come here when you're broke, and then come back when you make money.
I came here when I was broke, nothing.
Come here when you broke, and come back when you make money, man. The type of women here, and there's no diss. Okay, maybe a diss.
There's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun for every girl you talk to.
The quality
every girl
hard.
You talk to already been in a drop. Every girl you talk to already been in a land.
Yeah.
Every girl you talk to already been in a section.
Yeah.
Every girl you talk to already been flew out.
Mm-hmm.
Every single girl. Yeah. So it's like there's no way to really wow them. Like, you get what I'm saying? There's no way to really.
You know what's crazy too? It's like it's almost at the level where you would think like. Because a lot of guys, not every guy's looking for a materialistic girl. But you would like coming in Miami.
It makes you
90% of the girls here are materialistic.
It makes you materialistic. Like, even like for myself, like it made me value more material things. So I know it made girls more materialistic. It has to.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, yo, if you're looking for a traditional value woman that doesn't really care about like designer stuff or like yachts, or don't care about like luxury cars, like, you got some men like that. They just don't want a very typical type of woman.
Yeah.
That's gonna be hard to find in Miami, bro. Like that's just some real stuff.
But then I'm hearing that it's bad in like most major cities in America.
So this is it. So like most of the top guys, people are doing the work, right? They move to a major city, but the problem becomes is. Now they base off of what they see and hear. It's like, damn, like all the girls in the major cities are foolish, but they're not realizing about like the Rhode Islands, the Idahos, the Nebraskas, the Mississippis. Y'all not thinking about those. Like, if before y'all even think about going overseas, and this is what the passport bros are not even checking for. I hear some of them talk about it, like, oh, well, you gonna find a one-off girl in Mississippi? I'm like, listen, some of y'all. have high standards. Like some of these passport bros, bro, they're not even attractive and they shooting for stars.
That's facts.
It's like, bro, just because you saw a girl in Dominican Republic on YouTube or in Colombia, you think that's what you deserve, bro. Like, and then that's what happens when they go out there. What the girls do, I just saw a video that the Dominican girl said, "Oh, they just use passport bros and take their money."
And take their money.
So it's just
I
like,
never go to fucking. Actually, I'm going to Dominican Republic, but I never go there to trick though. I'm not spending that.
Yeah,
dime.
we going, but we're good looking guys, right?
Yeah, we're not spending that dime.
So, but some of these guys is like they had a taste. They went over there, so they had a taste. Some girl gave them super attention.
Yeah,
they not realize, because the thing about it too is like in America, unless you go pick up a girl in the blade, like. Which not a lot of guys do that. Like a lot of older guys may do that, but a lot of these young guys, the passport bros, they don't really know about stuff like that.
Facts.
And they'll be scared to do it. But when they go over DR, they just go to a tourist area. Just a girl just come.
They
up
think
to
that
them.
they think that they bagging girls, but yeah,
they think that girl is really real.
That's DR. If you a passport bro, like don't go to fucking DR and don't go to like
you can't go DR.
Don't
Colombia,
go to any country that is in close proximity to America.
Yeah,
like, you gotta go to like fucking
because what's happening to them. People overlooking Africa. Like, if you really want to, if you want a traditional woman right now, bro, I would say go to Ethiopia, go to Uganda.
Facts.
Like, you're gonna get a girl that's so traditional. She's for you. Even if she come from nothing, she's not gonna be selling herself for that. Facts. Like when you go to other places, like DR and all of those places. And I'm not saying that every girl in DR does this. I'm just saying they're known. A lot of people go there for those tourism, for those things. So
it's
you guys got to look outside. And then going back to what I was saying is like check the states and the cities, the smallest states and the smallest cities. Because bro, sometimes I go on social media and I'll go on a girl's Instagram and it'll be in some random place like Arkansas. And I'm like, this girl's bad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, but you got to think about it like. A lot of people live all over the world, and there's good-looking people. Not everybody wants to live in a big city, so they may have kids in a small town.
But the thing about it is that, like, I mean, I guess if you can find yourself, like, if you don't want to leave America, like, for sure, definitely go to like a smaller town and try to find like someone who's like less competitive. Because
look at all the things you got to do to when you go outside America. Unless you are gonna put your life there, where you're gonna be there for 6 months. Yeah. What a lot of guys are doing is they're trying to bring the girl back here.
Facts.
So
you can't do
that. You got to do all the paperwork. You got to get legally married.
Yep.
And then the whole notion of if she becomes Americanized.
Facts.
So it's just like, bro, like, are you worth to risk it? Like,
only time it's worth it. Like, that's why, like, only time it's worth it is if you actually going over there. But
it's
you said something. You said something earlier that I wanted to touch on. You said, well, a lot of these guys, I see a lot of these content creators, they talk about, they think that men, what I've observed about women is that they think that, these guys think that women do things for, like, these guys think that women do things for men.
Oh, yeah.
These guys, like...
Talk about it. So
these guys think that women do things for men. Like, in reality, if you don't realize, like, if you don't know by now, a lot of these women do shit for other women. Like, and that's some ill game that you gotta really understand. Like, the average guy does everything for women. Like, the car, the house, the crib, the job, the money, like, everything that we do is for women, because, like, we have a strong drive to reproduce or whatever.
But I can't really say everything, because some men, like, I know I like cars, bro. Like, I like cars. Like,
but if women didn't like cars, then niggas wouldn't like cars. If women
there's some things that we men
if women liked niggas with one arm, tomorrow every nigga would cut off their left arm.
100%. I'm gonna tell you this,
100%.
Because I know I look at myself as a luxurious type of guy. Like, I like certain things. I like aesthetics. Like, I like my place to look nice. I like my house to look nice. I like certain jewelry. I like certain things, right?
Yeah.
Because that's me. So I'm an aesthetic type of man. So for me, I like to look good. Some things I do for women, but there's some things I do because I like it. Like cars, I like cars.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I agree, but I'm just saying, Like, but first, like for a
I
woman,
say a lot of men do though.
no,
do things.
This is what I mean by that.
Go ahead.
If women didn't like those things, you wouldn't do it. Like you're doing it for yourself and for them. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Women do shit that we don't even like.
Yeah.
Completely for them.
Yeah.
Like long eyelashes.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah.
Excessive makeup. We don't give a fuck about that shit.
That Barbie.
Yeah. Acting like hoes. We don't give a fuck about that shit. Everything they do is for.
Right, let me say
a lot of things that women do is for themselves, like 100%.
But you know when you just said for the hoes thing, bro. This is why this thing is whole jaded, right? We got to call spade a spade. The reality is, bro, like a lot of men are fucked up. And when I say fucked up, I mean a lot of men are just running through women.
No, some men are running through women. Yeah.
A lot of men.
A lot of the some men.
A lot of the some men are running through women, and they are actually making women more aggressive.
Yeah, making them more hoes.
But
the thing is that that's a system that they created. Like no long. That? Well, yeah, feminism, like they fought for their rights and shit. No longer do you have to give 7 goats to a girl just to get pussy. Like back in the days, you literally had to give like 6 cows to the girl's mom, or you had to give up land. You had to do a whole bunch of shit to the girl's dad just to be able to have her hand in marriage. You get what I'm saying? Now these guys could just fuck bad chicks.
Yeah.
Ice Spice.
Yeah, there's no cultural. There's no culture, bro, in America in terms of like there's no standards and procedures that you got to go to. Like you said, you had to go marry. If you saw a woman and you wanted to sleep with her back in the days, you had to go marry into her family to have access to her. Now girls are just given access without even any commitment.
And they think, but that's the thing that's the women don't understand. Like they think that hookup culture is beneficial to them, but it's actually not. Like it's way more beneficial to the only person that benefits from this modern society is a guy that can get multiple girls. Yeah. So like attractive men.
The confident, the playboy.
Yeah.
Like whether he has money or not, he just has to be confident, playboy, bad boy. Yeah. He's really winning. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's winning right now because he's just running through it. He's getting it as easy as he can get it.
I'm a victim of it myself. I've done stuff with a lot of girls where I didn't have to do shit to get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I think,
but would you want a society like I know as a band, like you like to do your thing, but would you want a society where there's a limit of how much girls you could run through, or you would have to just be able to marry the girl?
My man's asked me that before, and to be honest, I would prefer. I mean, men are gonna want variety regardless, right?
So would you want a limit? So like,
no, you wouldn't limit because then back in the days you probably just fuck prostitutes.
All right, so would you want a society, because we're complaining right now about the current dating market, right?
Yeah.
And the main issue right now is because women are more promiscuous and easily hypergamous and promiscuous and easy to get to.
And men are more willing to give everything at for nothing.
But and then also men are also more, they're not marriage minded, they're not serious minded. They just want to play.
We're talking about
a lot of
a small subsection of men.
Let me say this: a small percentage of men, right? Yes. Small percentage of men. We could
get all the girls.
That all get a girl. What is the percentage they said? Is it?
Well, like they 10%? Say it's like 20%. 20%. At this point, it's like 10%.
All right, so we're gonna say 10% of men get 100% of the girls, or 90% of the girls.
As much as they want, yeah. I would assume. What girl's gonna turn down a guy that's like a high value guy?
But this is what I'm saying. We're not remember we talk about this is not only high value men who are running through girls. What we talk about the other day.
Well, like hood niggas.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is that they.
With them you have to the guy who doesn't have his shit together, who's maybe a scammer, who is a bad boy. He's running through girls, bro, yeah, and he's not a high value man. The Pookies and Rays, what they call them.
But that's I mean, they wouldn't be considered a high value man in our eyes, right? As a man, because we know what a high value man is. Yeah. But I guess in a woman's eyes of like, in a woman's eyes of like what gets her wet the most. Yeah. That's probably to some women like that's a thing for them. So like that.
She want a bad boy.
Yeah, like I mean, every woman across every culture wants bad boys.
Yeah. So
But it just so happens that in our community, our bad boys is hood niggas.
yeah. So the hood dudes, because they don't have any focus, any cultural background to understand and say, listen, you should not or do this. They're running through the girls, and then the top playboys are running through the girls. The guys who got their shit together, dress very nice.
Yeah.
You know, they know how to talk, they know how to sway, run to the girls. So in between the bottom,
If you
not the bottom guys, but the bottom bad boys, the risk takers, the scammers, and then the top echelon guys who have game are running the girls, and all the guys in the middle.
Yeah, if you a guy, to be honest,
yeah,
there's a lot. That's the reason why a lot of guys are going overseas, because if you a guy and you do okay for yourself, so let's say you make 100,000,
yeah,
but like let's say like you not like the best looking guy,
mm-hmm.
and let's say also you're not hood.
Yeah.
Let's say also you only like black girls.
Yeah.
You fucked.
Yeah.
Fucked. Like completely.
Yeah.
Like it just is what it is. Like this is my observations of like what I've seen, like constantly. What I've seen like women go for. You know what I'm saying? Like what I've seen is like I've done stuff with girls that my homie wanted to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Like or not even like that. I've done stuff with girls. I've turned down girls that my homies wanted to talk to. Mm-hmm. And for whatever reason, they think they might be too square. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they didn't get where they at.
Yeah, because it's about confidence. It's strictly about confidence. That's why I feel like I saw something the other day.
It's not confidence though, because he was confident, but it's just square.
It's confidence and game. Like you have to have confidence and game, because I saw something the other day where they were complaining. They were saying and it's real shit. Like a lot of these passport bros, like, and I'm not bashing passport bros. I'm saying if you want traditional quality women on a bigger scale, of course you leave America on a big scale. Because right now at this point, most of the girls in America are just what's the name you would say for them? Just modern women. Let's just call them just a modern woman. They're free spirited,
like they
liberated,
liberated,
right? Liberated. So they're not traditional. They want to do whatever they want to do.
Non-traditional.
The issue I have with the passport bros though is you got to develop game regardless.
Yeah, because if you go,
you know what I'm saying, you going over there,
you're gonna get,
and the girl, all right, you went over there, right? How long do you think your status of being an American, Canadian, English man
is gonna last?
Is gonna last without game.
Facts.
How long can you keep a girl without game? Because honestly, she's gonna, after a while, she's gonna be okay. You do this for me, yeah. You take care of my bills. You do that for me, but bro, you're boring. One, you don't got, like, a lot of these guys don't even have swag. Yeah. And let's be universal. Like women are. This is why I say you have to have swag as a man. I don't care. They always say, oh, look, some rich guys don't have swag and they got a girl. Yeah, you can get a girl, right? But overall, women are into fashion. Their whole life is about fashion and looking good.
Yeah.
And I know this for sure because when I went to Ethiopia, I saw a lot of girls. Even in that society, I saw most of the girls, and this is a third world country. Most of the girls dress nice. Yeah. And the guys they had no swag.
Facts.
And the ones that did have swag, they were getting the girls.
Yeah. Ultimately, sorry to cut you off, but ultimately as a man, you have to have a bag. Mm-hmm. Like you have to have a bag. Is you gonna be a trick? Mm-hmm. You can get girls by being a trick, like Man Kevin. Like you get what I'm saying? Just be a overtly trick. Just pay for pussy straight up. Yeah. Like 100,000, like 1,000. You want to get your nails done, hair done, all that stuff. Yeah. Most guys don't have that type of money, right? Yeah. Correct. So next step. Obviously, I don't advocate being a hood nigga, but hood niggas get girls, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, let's take that out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta dress nice, you gotta talk nice, you gotta talk slick, you gotta be able to do this. Because if you don't tick a box, like you don't tick a box that women are attracted to, you're not getting no play. Yeah. No play.
Yeah, you gotta develop game. Like that is imperative. Like one thing I realized with myself when I had like times I would doubt myself. A lot of the reasons why I would doubt myself in life is I never, and this correlates to women too. Yeah, you'd see, I never ever paid attention to myself. I was always outward focused, like external focus.
That's huge.
So I'm focusing on money. I'm focusing on friends. I'm focused on something. I never ever like literally looked in the mirror and was like all on myself, like loving myself. And the reason why women's confidence is so high, they're in the mirror 24/7.
Facts.
And they're literally,
that's the realest shit.
They're literally
that's
affirming
realest
themselves. They're saying, "Oh, I'm bad. I'm the baddest. Oh, I'm gonna get this tonight." Like, think about it. A man probably go in the mirror for a sec. Oh, I got my little Jordans, my little nice shoes, and that's it. Yeah. How much time does a man spend in the mirror? He doesn't. You need to spend time in the mirror as a man. You need to affirm yourself, confirm yourself, facts. Love yourself, and then I'm the shit. Like, I'm the man. I'm the king. You big yourself up. So then when you go out in the world and you see a girl, you can approach her because you're confident about yourself. Yeah. And another thing too, if you don't have any style, that's why a lot of men don't develop style. Yeah. A lot of men just, like I said, our biggest issue is we're focused. We focus on getting the bag. Facts. We don't focus on developing game. We don't focus on developing swag. We don't focus on social skills.
Facts. Like the gift of the gab, like learning how to talk, obviously we're like, I'm big on like obviously like pimps, right? Because obviously how the fuck do you get a girl to give you all your money? You get what I'm saying?
You gotta have game.
You gotta have game, right? So and then when I think about pimps, right, I'm thinking like the reason why even like people like agitate can or even sharp, you get what I'm saying? Can like, have you ever like looked at their comments, bro? Like the reason why they could really do like a number, like they could convince a girl, like they could say the wildest shit. Yeah. And the girl be like,
because their confidence.
It's the way that they say it. They rhymed it. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
The confidence.
Like the confident, like the wordplay, like.
Yeah. Like, it starts with confidence, and then the play of the words is like. What
I don't give a fuck who you are, man, woman, child. If you around a person, like if you on the street and you see like a fucking homeless nigga. Yeah. And he's spitting game. Yeah. And he's spitting it. And he's like. It's flowing. It's flowing. Yo, it's flowing. You're gonna be like, damn, like this guy really got something to say. Yeah.
That, bro, and that takes a level of high confidence. That's what's really missing in any man's life. If he wants to actually get women, facts, you have to develop confidence, and that starts with loving yourself, and then you got to develop your game. So learn how to flow, learn how to rhyme. Like what you used to say to me, we used to speak about this, and you would say, yo, like, the P's are like babies, the way how they move. They're like kids. You remember you said they were like kids? Because the way how everything is like rhyming. Yeah. And they really like rappers, bro. Yeah. And so they know how to put words together. They know how to convince you to do things. You're like, what? How do you say that? Yeah. Like, think about it. The reason why they would also be able to do what they do with women is because the average man don't even do that. This is the average man's approach. First of all, he's nervous. Hi, hey, I like your bag. Yeah. She's like, thank you. Yeah. Or oh my gosh, you're the hottest girl I've ever met. Or sexy. She's like, thank you. And then he's like, and then you're just bearing. You're like, what? So what do you do? Oh, where do you come from? And she's like, you ain't come up to her. It was like, yo, baby girl, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't come up to her, and she's like, yo, what? And I'm like.
Bro, don't give it all away.
But nah, for real though. But it's like, that's why if you study the P's, we don't say follow the lifestyle, but we say study the game, because it's like how they able to move. As a man,
study anybody that's able to do.
Thank you.
Anybody.
I study everybody.
I study anybody that's able to convince people without spending bread. Yeah. Because it's easy to spend bread. Correct. It's easy to buy people. Yeah. To buy pussy. Yeah. To buy like people around you. Yeah. But like if you can convince like Nipsey Hussle, yeah. If you can like be an influential person, Tupac, people like hanging on your every word. You get what I'm saying? As flawed as a person, maybe you're a flawed person, whatever. Yeah. But if you can convince people to like be like, damn, like what he's saying is real, like you gotta study people like that. And then you cannot tell me that someone like Tupac, when he talks to a girl, she not fame or not. Yeah. That level of confidence, the way he talks. Yeah.
He's gonna get it.
He's gonna get it because for sure that level of like confidence is like crazy.
Yeah, it takes a lot of fearlessness. You're self-absorbed. you're so into yourself that, and this is why men don't realize, like, they think they got to put women first. Nah, you lost. You can't put women first. This whole fairy tale notion of you got to put her first and happy wife, happy life. Nope.
Happy husband.
It's happy husband,
Facts.
happy wife. We
Facts.
literally, this is the real game. Y'all, and
That's the truth.
if a woman comments and say, oh, what y'all talking about? You got to make the woman happy. We're not saying we're not making the woman happy. We're going to definitely cater to you.
A woman is happy when we're happy.
When and ask me, tell me if I'm not lying. When a man's happy, how does he treat you? Just be honest. When a man is happy in his life, everything is going good. How does he treat his woman?
Oh, babe, let's go to dinner tonight.
Yo, when a man is sad, what happens? The opposite, the worst things.
Yeah.
Aggression, abuse, verbal, physical. So the idea is to uplift the man. The idea is to make the man feel good. Like, that's what I'll be telling girls. I'll be like, listen, y'all, a lot of y'all are so self-focused. It's about me. Oh, why you're so busy? You're not paying attention to me. Or I want this for me. I want this for me. And it's like, if you actually help the man develop, like if you were to come to the man and help his business grow, if you were to come to him and give him money for something to invest in to make y'all better. If you were to support him and his dreams, he's also going to support you. It's just a byproduct.
It's a byproduct.
But if you're being selfish, you're not thinking about his wallet. He don't got no money, but you're saying, oh, I want to go out to Ruth Chris.
Facts.
And I want this new, like I remember I went to Trinidad a few months ago, and the taxi, I'm a type of, the taxi guy picked me up from the airport, and he had an attitude. And I was like, yo, bro, like I always check that shit. I'm like, yo, bro, what's that? What's the attitude for? What's going on? What's wrong with you? Like, and he was like, oh man, sorry. My girl just messed up my mind today, man. She showed me something that she saw on Instagram, and she wanted me to get it for her. And it's like, this guy is driving fucking taxi service, bro. So it's like, now in his mind, he feel like he has to go buy that thing for her in order to keep her. So now he's stressed because he doesn't have the abundance mindset. He's not in an ideal job. Like, he's not making a lot of money.
Bro, but as a thing though, that the average guy is fucked, bro.
Yeah.
Like the amount of guys that I know, professional guys, like in my workplace, outside in my workplace.
Yeah.
The amount of guys that I know that are like, anything that they wife want, they gotta get it her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
crazy, bro.
It's crazy. Anything that they wife want, they gotta get it to her. New household appliances. Yeah. New clothes. It's crazy.
Bro. You know how this society is so backwards, bro? And this is why I really feel like girls are always talking about, oh, the world's fucked up because of men, and men got it good and women got it bad.
Yeah.
This I know society really wants to rob up man, like really want to take from man.
Yeah.
In order to make a woman truly feel special. Yeah. The highest level is what? We live for this. This is the highest level of attainment for
a ring.
For happiness, for a ring.
Yeah.
How much money does a man have to save up to spend on an engagement ring?
I don't care how much. 30%
of your salary. By the way,
30% or 20%. I don't know.
Yeah, the 30% of your salary, right? All right, think about this now. So he's saving up basically the average man 3 months, right? About 3 months of salary.
3 months salary,
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now think about this. That's just the engagement ring. This is not even the wedding band. So there's 2 rings you have to buy. People don't even know that. So you have to have the wedding band and the engagement ring. So, oh wait, we're not even done yet. You want a wedding. And you want how much people? 100 people to be there, 50 people. So that's how much? $50K to rent the venue. My dude just went $100K in debt for a gal.
For a woman. Facts.
And the thing is, and it's not even certain. It's not no education where he went to college and university to get a degree. He literally went in debt for the certainty of you consistently being able to provide what he needs when he needs.
In this day and age.
Provide what he needs, if you know what I mean. When he wants it.
Facts.
But what they're doing.
Long-term pussy rental.
Exactly. But what they're doing, they're withholding. And what do they do when they get into it? They start playing games, and then they wonder like,
yeah, like the average guy. I'll be honest with you. My theory on marriage is most people who are married are not the woman's first choice.
ooh,
That's the truth.
Like
a lot of women, they fuck around when they're young, and then the guy that marries them is the man that is there just to provide a service for them. And
this is why a lot of men those guys are not even knowing about game. Like this is what I'm saying. Men are getting game on all day,
but
bro.
the thing about it is that the thing about the average man grows, like the way he sees the world.
Yeah,
is women are the most delicate beings. They could never do wrong.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, woman, it don't matter who you are.
The naivety.
We all do wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The naivety.
But they view women like the woman can never do wrong. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they would never think that my woman is marrying me for papers. They would never think my woman is marrying me to get the house in 5 years. Like Janet Jackson, like, remember that story?
Mm-hmm.
She stayed 5 years with her man because the 5 years was the limit that she had to stay. I think it's 5 or 10 years that she gets like a certain amount of thing. As soon as that time came, she left.
So this whole notion of women being naive is a fallacy. I mean, that's why Red Pill and all the manosphere is so big. The reality is
men are naive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But the thing is that
men are naive.
You know what it is? It's not just being naive. It's desperation, because women choose who they want. Men who choose who they can get.
Say that again.
Women choose who they want. Men choose who they can get. And it's
that's
the truth.
Facts. That's facts.
Like, think about like the average guy. He don't really get that much attention. He might meet a girl at the mall. Like he might be dating maybe 1 or 2 girls a year.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what he can get.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when a girl gives him attention, she's like, "Oh, she likes me." Da da da. Like that's what he could get. Like he not thinking of like, "Damn, is this girl like only with me for the money?"
Yeah.
And even if like I'll worry about that later. I just need to get consistent sex from this girl. Like I need to get consistent like intimacy.
The small-minded, the immature aspect of a man is we always think with a little head, right? But we got to start thinking with the big head if we're gonna be long-term relationship, because this is your life, bro. Like this is your savings. Like think about how much you had to build yourself up. You worked yourself 10 years, 15 years, even if you just worked 3 years and you made 8 million, whatever the case may be, bro. You did it. However you did it. And you're about to jeopardize that over pums?
Facts, over pum.
Nah, bro. And you got to wise up.
I have a good question for you. What do you think I thought about this the other day. What do you think the price of pussy is more expensive now or back then?
Way more expensive now.
Cause like think about like back then, obviously you had to give 6 goats, 8 cows, that type of shit.
Way more expensive now. And you can see it, bro. Just see what women are demanding. How much is a Birkin bag? 45, 40K?
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't even know how much that shit
and
is.
It's shit. And
that's how you know I'm a real nigga, because I don't even know how much that shit is.
That shit probably went up. I don't know how much it is, but
that's how you know I'm real though, because I don't know how much that shit is.
Yeah.
Cause like that's not my aspirations to ever get anybody a fucking Birkin bag.
Hey bro, chill. You just messed up your future wife. She was waiting for your Birkin bag.
You crazy, bro.
But nah, like yo,
YSL bag, Chanel. You know what I'm saying?
The bid is high. Birkin. The bid is high. I don't know. I think the realism. You know what the thing I miss about Kevin Samuels, R.I.P. the Godfather. It was just the realism of putting people in a place and letting you know like that you're average. Yeah. Like what are you demanding? Like I could understand a bad you pretty, you a 10, you a 9, you a 8 to a 10. You can demand a little bit more.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. But you below that, come on. And then
but women, you know what it is though? I'll be honest with you. The problem with today is that women don't know how good they actually look. Think about that.
Yeah.
Women don't know how good they actually look. And the reason why is because
Because of friends. We talk about this, the girls' friends.
The friends.
And also the orbiters, the male orbiters.
Friends, so it's three things. Friends never tell, like men will tell you, bro, your haircut is shit.
Yeah.
Your jeans is trash.
Yeah.
Your mustache is trash.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This girls never say anything negative about their girl. Like,
but you know why though?
You gaining weight, like.
But you know why though?
It's competition.
Yeah. They're eliminating their competition. So if I'm a girl and you can compete with me, why would I tell you to better yourself?
Facts. That's why you see so much bad girls be outside with, bro. What happened the other day, bro?
Bro,
we pulled up. I have a drop top. My brother has a drop top as well. And we pulled up on this girl.
Yeah.
And
she was the baddest one, obviously, in the group.
Yeah. And like we try to like talk to her, whatever. Obviously, we're trying to push the podcast, so we're like trying to get to know people. Anyway, the other two girls, she was the baddest one. Like the other two girls was maybe like a 3.
Yeah.
These girls came to me and was like, "Oh, y'all doing all that, like y'all fiending.
We doing
like,
way too much.
Doing way too much." I'm like, I didn't say anything. Like usually, I mean not usually, but I could have been like, "Yo." I could have told the girl about herself, but at the end of the day, I didn't, because I just realized I'm like, damn. But I'm also thinking like, why the fuck are you hanging out with that girl? Like, why are you going out publicly to a bar or a club with a girl that's like 7 points higher than you?
I'm gonna say this right now on live YouTube. If you a beautiful girl, do not go outside. Do not go to the club. Do not go to the brunch. Do not go to the bar. Don't go nowhere.
Facts.
Where you can be around where men are going to give you a lot of attention with ugly friends. What the two things are going to happen? You're going to make her feel insecure when a lot of men are approaching you. And second thing, she's going to end up sabotaging you because that whole situation. Like, every time you go out with your ugly girl, every time she goes out with her ugly friend and you're getting approached, they're not getting no approach. And if they do get approached, it's not from the guy they want. The guy who's approaching you is the one that they want.
But you know what
they're gonna end up sabotaging you in a run, and that's why a lot of girls end up snaking.
You know what I asked one of my homies, and he actually broke it down why they do it. Because it gets them into like because I was like, yo, what the fuck is the benefit of the ugly girl to be around a bad girl and like have to constantly like get like that type of shit happen.
Yeah.
And he told me like because her status is kind of elevated. So like the type of guys that the girl the bad chick would talk to.
Yeah.
Like now she's in that circle.
Around. Yeah. She's like.
So that's why she wants to do it.
She's elevating a little bit up.
But it still doesn't make no sense.
It still don't make no sense. I can understand. All right, from a low SMV standpoint, I can understand.
And that's the only way that
she's trying to go upwards.
She's trying to go upwards
to potentially land a landmine, like literally land one of those men.
Yeah, but it ain't
in order. Happen. Now it does work for some of them. They do find that one or two guys for some reason that may choose them, but is it long term? Because a lot of guys will how much times you'll take one for the team, and then you might have one of the guys that just slept with one of the girls, but did he commit? The same guy that wants to commit to the bad girl, did he commit to less attractive girl?
Hell no.
He just used her.
As a woman, if you don't know this, as a woman, you have to pass a certain looks threshold to even be considered like a partner to a man. And depending on how high the man is, he won't even like I done talked to girls and like they wanted to braid my hair, help me with my music.
Yeah.
They wanted to cook for me, clean for me, do all these things.
Yep.
But and they feminine and all that stuff, but they didn't pass a certain looks threshold. So it's like you can't even like cuff, you can't take them serious, like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
I think a lot of women don't know it. Women don't realize men are very visual. Yeah. And we're not just visual of ass and tits, we're very visual of beauty. Face. Like in fact, beauty comes first.
Facts.
Like in terms of like wifing, like a man will entertain you if you got a nice backside or some nice tits, depending on the man. But honestly, we're looking for the face, because when we show our friends and our family members, we want that same appreciation, like yo, you get
she's pretty,
good,
and then your kids, like,
and then your kids. So we also thinking about our seeds. Like,
yeah.
You think women are the only one thinking about seeds? And at this point, we talk about it too. We're like, at this point, I don't think women even care about how
women
they
don't
seed
care
come
about
out,
seeds.
bro. At this point,
bro, they did the amount of niggas that is not the best looking that's getting a lot of pussy is enormous.
bro.
It's crazy.
I know, and I fuck with Jay-Z. Bet one of the best rappers, top 5, 100%, bro. I watched a Beyonce video today, bro. And shout out to the Queen Bee, like she a queen for a reason.
Yeah.
Like artistically, greatest female artist of all time, all around. The man that she chose, bro. And I understand she chose him based on status, but bro.
Going back to what we were saying before.
Come on, man.
That's the gift of the gab.
All right.
The gift of the gab.
So now we're really getting into it. So this is why it's very tricky. So you really telling me that what comes down to is gift of the gab is not just the gift of the gab. The gift of the gab
is gift of the
swagger.
You gotta have gift of the gab, swagger, and money.
Yeah. All right. If you are a low least attractive man, right?
Low SMV.
Right? By standards, I mean, the thing about men know if they're ugly or not. They probably heard it a few times. People, they know they've been rejected. They know their level of attraction.
Yeah.
If you know your level of attraction is low, and I've even had men say that to me, like, "Oh, bro, I ain't good looking like you." It's just interesting when men say things like that. But anyways,
say shit like that. You gotta pick a bag. Like,
yeah, you gotta do what you gotta.
That's why I don't hit on a trick anymore, because one of my homies, he told me like stop hating on other niggas' bags.
Yeah,
it's the realest shit that the nigga ever told me, bro.
Yeah,
because like you gotta everybody has a bag. You get what I'm saying,
bro? Just overall, social media has made dating more competitive for the man and woman. It's super competitive now, way more competitive. Like before, you could just meet your girl at work or in the town that you live in, but now it's too much. Women have access to all the men in the world, and men have access to all the women in the world just via their phone.
Yeah.
So the same girl that you're checking for, that you want, she clicks all those boxes, bro. You're in line. And we spoke about this the other day, bro.
Facts.
And that's just the honest truth. You're in fucking line. And it's frustrating because girls talk about the dating market is fucked up for men. Like, men are really going through it.
Bro, I refuse. I fucking refuse.
Chill, bro. You gotta wait in line, bro.
It's the end of days. It's Babylon,
It's
bro.
the last days. Oh, shit.
Bro, I really think that women, like, if you really understand, like, if you woke up tomorrow as a man,
yeah,
like the entire dating concept,
yeah,
of men to woman is bullshit for a man. If you woke up tomorrow as a man and you realize that you had to fucking wow, like you have to fucking like do buffoonery to try to get another girl that's talking to other niggas.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You would be like, bro, I'm talking about from the very beginning, the approach. Hey, how you doing? Like, what's up? Da da da. Let me take you on a date. You taking on a date while she's fucking another nigga.
So let's talk about that. Like, should women? So this is the whole notion of the whole hookup culture. Like, women are having like a bunch of side men, right? And it's like they're not stopping, and they keep going on dates. Like, should a woman? Why should a woman entertain a date if she's fucking other guys? Like, from the jump, if you go up to talk to her, she should say, "Yo, listen, I'm fucking with even if you fucking with 2-3 guys, I'm fucking with them."
Yeah, but
like, why are you entertaining another guy and giving him your number? I don't get it.
Because she's thinking she has to give this guy a chance to see if he's better than the other nigga. But that's why I said it's buffoonery.
It's buffoonery. You gotta cut off the other guy.
It's really like, that's why I said, like, for the average guy, dating is fucking dead. Like, you're literally competing with a bunch of other like average guys, you're like, you have to convince this chick that I'm better than him because of this, or I'm doing this because of that. You get what I'm saying? Whereas, like, if you at the top, you don't gotta fucking convince nobody or anything. Like,
you know what's crazy,
it just
bro?
speaks for your resume, speaks for itself.
But I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Like, And I seen something where I don't know if it was Fabulous or Chris Brown or somebody. They were talking about how sometimes they would go to a party and they'll see a guy walking with a girl that they were with last week, and they look to themselves and like chuckle.
Yeah,
And it's
these
like,
niggas
bro, they
is
sharing
running through the
at the
chicks.
top, bro. They're sharing girls too, and the men. That's something. The whole game is fucked up overall. The only difference is the men at the top are just getting it more easier. But if they want to cuff a girl, a lot of them have to. Bro, who's?
It depends on the girl though.
What's our guy from freaking the bald head man, and he's dating Marion? No, is it Marion's ex? You remember the bald head man from The Best Man? Dark skin guy. What's his name?
Morris Chestnut?
Nah, the other guy.
Tay Diggs?
Tay Diggs. He's dating Amarion's ex. So not only that people know she's been with Amarion, she then went to Lil Fizz and she was dating Lil Fizz. And then now Tay Diggs knows this and just proceeded to cuff her up.
Yeah, but that's I'll be honest with you. Look.
That's fools, bro.
Bro, certain niggas,
fools,
no. Certain niggas, certain guys are gonna be the way that they are, with money, with fame, without fame. Like how many guys do I know that they cuff hoes like or not the best woman?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm saying this right now. Once you seen a girl that's been with 2 or 3 guys in the industry, she should be off limits. Off limits, bro. And if girls want to say that I'm hating on their game and hating on them getting more girls, like, think about it, bro. Like, why would you want to be with a girl? It's the same thing with Ye. Like, why would you choose Kim Kardashian when she's been with like so many men in the industry?
Facts.
Saw something the other day where they were saying a lot of men are contradicting themselves. Yeah. Because they're saying they want pure girls. I know we spoke about it, but a lot of the men talking about they want pure girls and they want girls with like 5 body count and 4 body count.
Certain men want that. There's a lot of niggas that don't care. There's a lot of
men, bro. Honestly, in this day and age, like, guys got to the point where you don't even care, bro. Like, they're seeing girls getting passed around in the industry and they like, I'm up next. Yeah, I've heard guys say, bro, I don't care who they were, as long as I get next. Bro, that's dumb. Why would you wife up somebody who's been touched 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, and you know of? There's a difference if you meet a girl and you don't know her background, because a girl could say, "Oh, I only been with 2 guys," but she been with 8. But you don't. No one knows her in the industry, so it's okay.
It's blasphemy, by the way.
Everybody, Aram.
Aram.
Yo, but if a girl has been with 8 guys in the industry or 5 guys in the industry, and you proceed to go bag her up because you think you can cuff her, you're an idiot, bro. Yeah. And it's straight up. I don't care who you are. If you're watching this, bro, you're an idiot. That's no good. Like, just let her be, and you go find yourself, if you're looking for a pure gal, if you really want a pure and a wifey type of gal. Because it's like the whole notion of Michael B. Jordan, where they're saying try to wife up Lori Harvey. But the rumors, and we don't know what is real.
Every time you try to wife up a certain girl, but what men don't realize is that you cannot change who you are. Like once you're a hoe and you live the whole lifestyle, it becomes a habit, and habits are very hard to break. So like, for instance, the thing about hoes, bro. All right, here's another thing that this is some game that I fucking watched online. The thing about hoes that's different from like the average girl is that when the average girl deals with issues and like problems in her life, she solves it an average girl way. So like, she might get a therapist. She might talk to her family members. She might drink. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something. When hoes have issues in relationships or problems, they fuck.
Find somebody else to just jump on. Rebound.
They fuck.
Yeah, the rebound.
So essentially, like, yeah, because think about, like, that's what men do.
Yeah, but the difference with us is like if a man, I mean, some men do it too, because you have some men that just got out of a relationship, heartbroken, and
the quickest way to get over a girl as a man is to fuck hoes.
Yeah, but then you have some men that is going, the next girl they fuck, they trying to wife again too.
Yeah.
But let's just be honest. The average man, when he gets out of a relationship, maybe the girl left him or he left him, whatever, he's just gonna go run through a little, and he just.
Wait, you mean
he's gonna
run through girls?
Yeah, he's gonna run through girls, which is that's another thing, bro. I'm not I personally, bro, at this level, at this age, bro, at 30 years old, 31 years old, I don't advocate. I feel like the real reason why women are not pure anymore is because too many men have had access to them to run through them. That's just the reality.
But whose fault is that?
Huh?
Whose fault is that?
Whose fault is that? It's the fault. I mean,
if niggas, if a bunch of niggas is knocking on your door, and they saying, "Let me in, let me in, let me in," it's up to you to open the door.
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. But then you know what? Lack of accountability, right? What the girl gonna say? What is the girl gonna say? Oh, he said this to me, made me feel this way. He told me. It's all about feelings, right? Yeah. So it's very tricky. But honestly, like
I don't done like even like when I think about like the stuff that I've done like like for instance if I ever fumbled the bag, if I ever fumbled a girl, right, and my intentions was just to do that. I look at the situation like I might be tight at the moment, but then I look at the situation, I'm like, okay, so she knows what she wants. Like she didn't we had a little technical difficulties there, but essentially we wanted to wrap up the podcast. If you haven't already, follow us on social media. It will be linked below. Like, subscribe, comment. Definitely comment. Let us know what you think about the podcast, what we need to improve on, what you thought about like the topics. I'm Zai.
Yeah, and Divine. Yeah. So till next time.
Till next time, man.
Peace.